welcome back to Chrono Trigger with your host Alex, also known as Solinist or Cone. With me as usual, Rambler81. Hello, Rambler.
Oh god, we're still doing this.
We fucking still are. It's just, yeah, we spent a little bit of time before we began the episode trying to figure out just what the hell comes next, and sorry guys, we had to check the wiki. Apparently, and by the way, we are in 65 million BC version of this hellhole, apparently we're supposed to place the Prisma Stone on this shrine altar thing, whatever, in here. And, I don't know where, see, where did they tell you to do this? Where in the game does it say set the Prisma Stone here?
Well, it's kind of relying on us on having the previous knowledge of, you know how we collect the red, blue, and yellow mails from the, you know, those black chests early in the game, just kind of, well, I mean, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah,
here,
we're overblowing it, but I see what you're saying. They're assuming we would figure, oh, you gotta put a thing here and put a thing there, but here's the problem with that. Does this shit look special to you? It just looks like a pair of rocks. It just looks like, oh, this is a nothing room. We come in here and do a thing.
Because no one in 65 and change years is gonna come by and pick up that rock.
Well,
just like no one's gonna cut that damn rope.
Well, I was gonna say nobody did it for the Moonstone, but then we know that shit happens, so there's precedent. We placed the moon. We placed the Moonstone, and it fucking vanished somewhere in 1000 AD.
We're putting a lot of faith in these reptiles, not seeing this random stone and just not saying, hey, I want to pick this up and turn it into a family heirloom.
Well, I mean, I kind of think that wouldn't be as much of an issue because we kind of got it for them. Yeah,
they know it's ours, and like maybe we just told someone the way, hey, watch this for us the next couple million years.
Well, I guess it's something like that. I mean, it's not so much ours as that we put it there in the first place, but then that's putting a lot of faith that these reptiles are going to recognize that we're the same people. They're like, really? Seriously, you're the same people, huh? I cry bullshit? So, alright, so we're supposed to, we put the Prisma Stone up there, and then there was some asshole who said, let's have 2 Prisma Stones. So, let's see, it should be there now in this time period. Which, we had to get the rept mark in order to be able to get into this room in this time frame, so I guess it wasn't time completely wasted. Yeah, let's take it. That fucking jewel that we left there, and now we're gonna go bring it back and place it next to itself. That doesn't
Good
screw...
Lord, like, Doc Brown never pulled this kind of time duplicating shenanigans.
No, he actively was like, don't fucking do it! Don't do it, Marty! Just... oh. Great Scott!
Okay, Marty. I'll need you to just take this Prisma Stone and shove it way up in there.
And now we know exactly what the inspiration for Rick and Morty was.
Actually, that's exactly what it was.
It's fantastic. Now we know, and we're just all the better for it. So, all right, we should have 2 Prisma Stones now. Let's go take this Prisma Stone away from where we just put it, like, in this time frame 5 seconds ago, and let's just grab it and take it away and see that the other one doesn't fade from our fucking hands.
Exactly, and I was kind of hoping that, maybe if this game has enough, or no, so we have 2 Prismas, so we have to put them side by side on each of the altars, maybe?
Well, no, this person said they wanted to see both of them, so it's not this person. Let's just, let's try. If you're tired, feel free. Well, I kind of would like... Yeah, okay, let's just get that out of the way. What, no HP bonus? No refund of my money for the snoring in the next room? Not even a disco bed? Uh-huh, okay. Bring it to me. Yeah, I brought it to you. Anyways.
Oh, I think we have to do it inside the shrine itself, because that's what he said.
Yeah.
There's a big difference that it's standing on a platform, not like one inside your bag, I guess.
It's just... Fucker. Come on. No? Can't place it here. I guess we gotta go place it in the future.
Does that make sense, though?
It doesn't. It doesn't really. I don't even...
In the prehistory, merge the 2 Prisma Stones in the Saint Stone.
Oh. Okay, but... Alright, so I'm confused. Let's just check our inventory before we go herring off on any crazy adventures. Do we have another Prisma Stone? No, we don't.
I wonder if they just merged in our inventory? Is that what happened?
It's still a Prisma Stone, so I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know. Let's go back to the future. Gotta go back in. No.
God, even following a guide, this doesn't make sense.
Let's go back to the future, see if it's still fucking there, steal it, and come back and put it on the thing.
Or it does make sense. It's just the wrong kind of sense.
It's just paradox time thing. They were like, fuck it, it's a game. Magus is just like, I don't fucking care. I'm blazed off of my ass right now. There's nothing here for me. I'm just putting up with this shit because I signed on for it. You gotta wonder, is Magus considering this like some kind of stupid tour of duty, you know? Like, is he atoning for shit?
Well, you know, it can't be any worse than the copious amounts of fanfics that people wrote back in the day. Things that people had him doing there.
Now, see, I once wrote a fanfic way back in like '97 or '98.
I think that's the rite of passage for any RPG fan of the 90s.
But what I did in my crazy little like 17, 18-year-old brain at the time was the first thing I did was have Dalton come out of nowhere and fucking slit this guy's throat.
You see, that's not too bad, because really Dalton never got fully resolved, or at least maybe he got resolved in Chrono Cross. I don't remember.
I think he's actually resolved in this game a little bit. I seem to remember some of that shit happening.
Well, I mean, just ending up in the black hole, and that's about it.
Okay, so here's the Prisma Stone. We take it. Will it still be there in the past? Or whatever. But yes, actually, Dalton, I did do the more exciting, more interesting DLC. I suppose we're just calling it DLC now. I did do the more exciting, more interesting bit that happens at 2300 AD, and there is some actual decent stuff that happens there.
You see, I'm actually not familiar with that, because I never got around to that part.
Well, that's kind of the problem with what we're doing here, really, is because we're doing the shit part first, just to get it out of the way.
So you're saying this is all our fault?
No. I mean, we were going to do this eventually. Just, I figure let's do the part I've never done before, the shitty part, and then by comparison we'll do the next part that's not as shitty, but it's still kind of stupid. There's like sort of a thing you can feel between how the game used to play and how it plays now with the new content that it's just hard to describe properly. Alright, so that fucking thing is there. This fucking thing is there. And thus history was erased. Oh, or that happened. Oh, great job recycling assets, fuckers.
Were you expecting anything different?
Obtain Saint Stone! Okay, so what do we do with this fucking gem? Now we show it to this person?
Yeah, we show it to the collector, and
I imagine, I suppose, that this is going to light up the dark place.
Get ready for this.
Okay. This is the gem. It certainly is gorgeous. Wherever did you find another Prisma Stone? We stole it. There shouldn't have been more than one in the world. We stole it.
Who said there was more than one?
You traveled through time? I'm afraid I don't understand what you mean. But still, I appreciate you coming to show it to me. See, this Reptite gets it like, oh god, I don't want to understand the bullshit. Just, it's here. Fucking, let's go on with the story.
See, how would they know about the legend of the two Prisma Stones? There's never really more than one in the world at one point anyways.
It's fucking wibbly wobbly, okay? Let me give you a little something as a way of saying thanks. Hold on, I just need to put the finishing touches on it. Boom, ting. Here you go. Dragon arm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, wait, dragon arm, which
Yeah.
who uses arms?
Yeah.
And this is for a robot.
Yeah.
And they have no fucking concept of how a robot exists.
Thank you for saying that in my place, because I would have otherwise.
Oh god, Chrono! Triggered DLC, extra content, whatever. What the fuck are you doing? And that's great that we did the Prisma Stone and all that, but what's fucking next? What the hell do we do next?
So he does loop back to the new master. I'm actually going to have to read up on this, but...
Do we punch the new master with a dragon arm? Must we have Robo in our party for that? Please tell me that's a thing.
Okay.
Because we're still pretty clueless on what next. I mean, our current problems are there's a Cave of Ultimate Darkness, and then there's a new master fucking sleeping in the middle of shit. So, are we gonna go talk to everybody again?
Here we go, building the bridge.
Yeah, we built the bridge.
We helped the guy start building the bridge in 600.
We did that. That got did.
Got the goldwood, or godwood, sorry. Still ingot.
Okay, so wait, they're saying that there could be... Do we have to go blind fucking around in the dark?
No, there is something that...
Okay, because I was about to say, do we have to... That would be like the ultimate dickery. Ah, you need something that will shine in the darkness while the Prisma Stone is said to absorb light. Perhaps if left a stone like that in the sun on... Oh my god. Oh no, don't tell me we have to do this shit again.
Better go with the reused asset.
Oh my god, okay.
Well,
Okay.
hold on, do we leave it in...
We would have to leave it in 65 million BC. Are you serious, dude? Find
I
out.
don't know, do we take it here, or do we take it to where we have the sunstone already?
It says it's on a high peak. So wait. No. Okay, I got this.
Yeah.
Because the sunstone is still technically there in this time period.
Yeah, so we don't want both of those getting janked later on.
So I think what we do is, because I remember that where we found the Prisma Stone in the first place.
Ah.
And yeah.
Wait, is that down here, or is it the other way?
It's through this. We gotta head towards where New Master is blocking the path later.
Right.
And it's just minor annoyance that these little frogs absorb lightning, because they know you're probably gonna have Chrono all up in your party doing this shit. Right. So alright, guess what, folks? We get to go up and down that shitty fucking thing again.
Oh, then again, by the time you can reach this point, like, Chrono's already dead anyways, so there is a chance to have him out of your party, but whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, let's be honest. None of us were doing the extra shit until we finished the game. We didn't buy this game for the extra shit. We bought it because Nintendo.
I kind of, sort of, because I remember, because I think I pretty much talked about this already, but like, I love this game back with Super Star Days, and I played it to death.
Oh,
the PlayStation version,
absolutely.
Yeah. So then the PlayStation version comes out, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play the shit out of this. I unlocked everything on the disc in 2 weeks.
And
burnt myself out completely.
It was kind of shit, really. Yeah, see, that's kind of the problem with translating those particular games to CD, is that we had something introduced to us in the CD versions that we didn't have to fucking put up with in the original versions, and that is the load times. Every time you get into a random battle, you know you're about to hit a random battle because you hear the disc fucking thing scraping, so it's just, ugh.
I don't recall the load times for battles being too terrible in the PS version, but
it was noticeable. That's, it wasn't horrible, but it was noticeable.
It wasn't quite as bad as the Final Fantasy games.
Oh no, those were fucking dreadful. I mean, we speak as if we didn't buy all these particular things. We speak in that fashion, but to be honest, I mean, come on, we ate it all up before we became cynical old fucks.
Yeah, I think I didn't even finish Final Fantasy VI. I just downloaded the extra save files so I could access the extra components.
Which, God, what the hell? I think the only thing they added really in Final Fantasy VI was the extra espers and one fucking dungeon.
Was it even added in the PlayStation version? I was just thinking.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was in the PlayStation version. I think that Nintendo kind of, Square basically waited until they were on the handheld versions to give a reason to fucking get them.
Oh yeah. No, PlayStation version. Pretty much just the Super Nintendo games is translated in some points, but
yeah, they retouched up the dialogue, which was fine. So I'm not too pissed about that. I'm all about some retouched dialogue, and they did fix that pretty well.
Of course, they also had the rather questionable translation for Final Fantasy V.
Yeah. Well, I'm not even going to get into that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a high... Okay. It's just fucking on rails again. Cool.
Yeah, no one's going to touch anything. There's nothing
at all.
No, like, mask cataclysmic effects that are gonna potentially make this like just roll off the edge of the cliff.
And apparently
like
this
an island falling out of the sky or nothing.
No, exactly. And plus, I mean, this one doesn't take nearly as long to charge up. I mean, you save about, I don't know, 2,300 maybe. Wait, let's do the math on that. So 2,300 minus 600, we're talking, or plus 600. I'm bad at math. So basically, it's about 3,000 years. Let's just say it takes 3,000 less years to charge up to full, because we're not going all the way to the future on this one, clearly.
Yeah, sure, close enough.
Yeah, let's rock. I mean, maybe we could just put it like next to the Sunstone or the Moonstone at this time. Brain just Windows error code blue screen. I'm gonna edit that in there. Oh, sweet! Magus learned Black Hole. I'm gonna kick Magus the fuck out of the party as soon as he's got Dark Matter. Yeah. Which was the coolest thing in the world at the time when I first found it, so, you know, I'm okay with that. Dark Matter is kind of awesome. I mean, just a gigantic, floating, black triangle thing on the screen. And it made cool noises that are going to sound a whole lot different in this.
Yeah, true.
So how far away is that for him? Let's see. 856. That's not even that bad. You're about to say something?
No, I'm just gonna comment how difficult it seems for the SNA sound chip to really be properly emulated anyways.
Honestly, I would think it would be less complicated than that. I mean, just, you know, it's less complicated. You could completely do that with software.
No, it always seems like there's an issue with pitching and such. Nothing ever really sounds exactly right when you emulate that kind of stuff. I don't know why. That's why I prefer playing games on hardware when I can.
Yeah. Well, you know, I prefer emulators because I can actually do them on my computer. Seriously, to get a handheld anything to be recordable to have an HDMI out port, you basically gotta send it off to some chop shop and pray to God that they won't fuck up your shit.
Something I actually did get my hands on once. For some reason, this is after I had the Game Boy player, so I really had no reason for purchasing this, but at a local pawn shop, they had a Game Boy Advance that was modified with video out. This was an actual kit that was released like way back in the day, which I'm kind of surprised that someone still had, really, but...
Oh my god, Black Hole sounds awful.
Yeah.
And what did it do again?
I think it's an instant death spell for anything within radius of Magus.
Yeah,
I don't think it worked.
Didn't work, yeah. That's kind of why instant death spells, you never really kind of use them, because they just don't work. And when they do work, the percentage is just like indistinguishable from just casting a spell that does enough damage to kill them anyways. You're flipping a coin.
Reminds me of Dragon Warrior 4 on the original NES, which is still one of my favorite RPGs on the console, but they had this really interesting nuance where when you get to the final chapter, except for the main character, everyone else is AI controlled, and for some reason, the cleric is the only person in the game who has death spells, and he seems heavily inclined to use those when there's no one left to heal.
Fantastic.
And they never work.
They're taking the piss there. By the way, you also used favoritist as an actual word, so kudos to you, big guy.
You used favorite. I think you used favoritist.
Yeah, you'll view it. You'll view it on Thursday. We're recording this on Sunday. You'll view it on Thursday and like, holy shit, I did say favoritist.
I said favorite.
No, sorry. I've got the audio proof.
Uh-huh.
Sucker. Okay, so we put the thing on the thing. And now we gotta go get the thing back from the thing we put it on. Just, you know, in a later time thing. Can we seriously not avoid this rat?
I love how we're using the word thing just because we really don't care that much to describe what we're actually doing.
It's MacGuffin, dude. You don't actually give it the honor of using its proper title.
Because we can't give any sort of like emotional or, you know, character-driven reasons for doing any of this.
Nope. Yeah, all we're doing Literally all we're doing is we're getting a thing, going back in time, putting the thing in a thing, and then we're going back into the future and taking the thing back from the thing.
You said that is kind of the whole problem, because we talked about this before, but the fact there really is no investment for us to do this, because potentially it's probably already outclassed by the time we do this stuff anyways.
The investment that we're doing for this is views. I did this because I made
players of the game. I'm getting out of this.
There is no investment for the players of the game. There is no investment to do this part right here. It is literally just busy work fucking around, puzzle shit. It's for the folks who enjoyed very highly the back and forth time dickery that was original Chrono Trigger, and you know, I enjoyed that. I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy that part. Was like, ooh, I go back in the past, I put this here, come back, something awesome. But they're just doing it for its own sake here. It's not towards any purpose. It's just, oh well, they enjoyed doing that shit. Well, why not just have them do that for no fucking reason then?
Well, I think this is also a bit indicative of what's almost kind of damning of maybe some RPGs in general. Is like, if we take away the story, we just talk about the base game mechanics, are they fun in and of themselves?
And I think the answer is no. Of course, we're jaded as fuck right now, but I do remember earlier in my life, like, you know, 10 years ago, which, by the way, flies by nowadays, fucking just doing this part and like, this is boring as shit. I'm not sure I would have put up with this at age 17 and 18.
Like, I don't know, I don't think I could ever play through Final Fantasy 1 again, not without proper, like, a good reason to get reinvested in it, but just the game by itself, like...
Are you talking about the original or about re-releases?
The original. Like,
oh, there's no fucking reason to play that. It is so bad.
I think even playing through the PlayStation 1 remake kind of killed me a little bit on that. Not to say I did enjoy it, and it was kind of fun to go through the final battle again, but after that I felt like I was just so done.
Well, it was kind of interesting to kind of track the evolution of how it went, because there was, I believe, like a brief, I think, GBA release version that what it did was it basically copied word for word or digit for digit that you had the spell system, number of spells to cast per day kind of thing without sleeping, and then on a later edition that it was adjusted to the MP system that we all know and love.
Well, the Game Boy Advance was just the MP system. It was the PlayStation 1 that was just the...
Yeah, the random re-releases and shit. So it was kind of fun to see that evolve. Hey, the stone shines with an inner light. Obtain the Waystone, great. It's now the Waystone. You know, I'm put in mind of the Final Fantasy IV DS re-release, where Namingway just kept fucking changing his name every single time.
Well, because he could perform his primary function, which I think was pretty clever.
Yeah, they did handle that cleverly. Well, see, a lot of people are like, wow, why, that's cool. Yeah, why did they do that? The real practical reason? They fucking did voice recordings, bro. They did voice recordings. They're not about to let you change the name.
They had fun with it, you know?
They did. Just, it's... Okay, so you're not gonna have someone in the middle of, like, you know, a pre-recorded cut scene with voice actors and stuff saying, Toji sucks, no! Just or Mr. MV fell into Leviathan's jaws. It's just, yeah. You can tell I'm going by the 2014 Final Fantasy IV playthrough on AGDQ.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, for some reason, I'm just thinking back to Fallout 4, which is really the only game that had any sort of, like, variable name system, but even that was kind of based on just a bunch of pre-recorded lines anyways. Isn't it the one part at the beginning of the game?
Which, by the way, folks, I am doing a Fallout 4 walkthrough, so just letting you guys know that. And Codsworth's the only...
Please like and subscribe!
Yeah! Awesome. But yeah, Codsworth is literally the only one who says anything like that. That's the only one they bothered to do any voiceovers for. And he's even got a placeholder. If you put in something that Codsworth doesn't know, he's just like, Sir, or Mom. So, you know, if you want to be... I think fuckface is an option. Mr. Fuckface.
I have to watch a video of that. I think it's kind of an unfortunate reality of our English language that it just has so many difficult variables in the way we pronounce and spell and otherwise say things. In the Japanese versions of that Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventure for GameCube, it did have a mini game on there, and it did have an announcer whenever you put in your name, which is all in Japanese lettering, it can then properly pronounce any name you put inside of it, so they could actually have an announcer in-game saying a person's name.
That's because kanji is done by syllables, not by, you know, just whatever the fuck, like we did.
Exactly.
So that works, it's fine, it's cool. But let's not start talking about the difference between Japanese and America, because all the weebs will start dropping on us like fucking Nippon Steel motherfuckers.
One less graceful example, though, was another RPG for the GameCube called
You're still doing this.
Kotos. Yeah, I'm still...
You're still doing this.
What else am I going to talk about, anyways?
I know, I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing on the screen, I'm just running back and forth because I got a thing.
Yeah, but so they had a similar feature where essentially the game recognized the player as sort of a entity inside the game, and the characters in-game would actually refer to the player by their names. The thing is, though, they got late. Kind of, I don't want to say lazy, but kind of worked themselves in a corner when they did the English version, because you can't. Again, we can't do that with English names, so it's like Roman inputs. So whenever you're they refer to the player on the text, it would show like the player's name, but otherwise it would just kind of cut out the audio just for that part.
And then you got shit like the fucking Famicom having that controller that has a speaker on it so you can shout at the likes. Or the Pole's voices. Yeah, exactly. The microphone on the second controller. And then at that point it's all like, fuck it. We're not putting that in. I think that's actually was a good decision on Nintendo of America's part to completely exclude that, because just imagine if you got your kid playing Legend of Zelda right there, and he's like, every time you go into the Pole's voice room, he's like, ah, ah, ah. No, that would not make parents want to buy these things.
Yeah, well, I think it was probably for hardware costs as well, because those controls were hardwired in. They didn't want to go into the whole Intellivision system again.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's kind of a line between having to buy a whole new system if your controller fucks up and just buying a new controller. Because people are willing to spend that kind of money. So alright, this Waystone that's charged up with light and awesomeness, we've got to be able to use that in the dark room, right?
I think that's where it's supposed to be used.
We've gotta be. So I mean, more or less, we pieced together what had to be done here. It was just a matter of, you know, the one not-so-obvious thing, which was putting 2 Prisma Stones on the things. But then again, we are still, you know, endeavoring to put a thing on a thing, so, you know.
Again, we care so little about this thing.
It's like, hope y'all viewers have been actually, you know, paying attention to what we've been doing, because I'm just running through the motions right now. And if anybody can count how many times I've gone back and forth between time just for this extra content alone since the start of the series, please let me know. Do a count. Post it on this video. But don't do it right now, because, you know, we're not done recording the video yet, so at the end of the video, put down how many times we've been forced to go back and forth on this shit. I suppose maybe wait for us to finish this particular extra content part so that we can have a sum total. I don't know, I just want to get you guys involved. I'm so lonely, I've just got this dickhead to work with.
He's got me to give you, like, random facts. Like, another fact about the microphone on the Famicom system. You know the code in Kid Icarus to make the shopkeeper lower his prices?
Go on?
In the Japanese version, you would actually go into the second controller and ask the shopkeeper for a discount.
Really?
Yeah.
That's stupid as hell.
Yeah, it was a thing.
Okay, and now a thing is happening.
I cannot see a thing! We'd best go back for now.
But I've got a thing. You can see it. What? Hey!
What the hell?
What? I got the charged up ass sunstone. What the hell? Okay, do we have to check in with laser fuck your face over there?
Oh, okay. I look at the wiki again. With it in hand, the party goes back to the Red Knight in prehistory who told them of the Dark Passage and agreed to explore it on his behalf.
Great!
So we have to agree to this person.
Okay, and they're gonna explore it, or we're gonna explore it, I don't know.
Yeah, because we have to have their permission before we start exploring dark places. Right?
Oh yeah, because that's totally what we're all about. This shit that's completely lost to your entire race. You're still not okay with us going and taking it.
You know, Magus and Luca create fire. I'm pretty sure Luca could just bring a lantern or a flashlight or a torch or something.
Chrono can shoot lightning. But no, it's probably a special magical darkness that sucks up all other magic.
well, then we have to attack.
Thing solved. Thing solved. Thing solved. Okay? I'm not gonna attack the darkness with my magic missile. God damn you. Dead alewives.
I just had to get that in there and out of the way. I'm sorry.
Yeah, with this particular crowd. Have you guessed that Rambler plays D&D? Has anybody guessed that? Because he does.
I think anyone had the internet in the beginning of 2000 probably heard of that video already.
Yep. Okay, so wait. Such a gorgeous gem. What? You were my shining light. Who the fuck are we talking to now? Oh, this guy. Deepest darkness, won't you go and see what lies within that? Yeah. Wonderful, but please be careful, foul things lurk in dark places. Where could you have found such a stone? You really are mysterious apes, aren't you? You know what? Fuck you. At this point, I'm all about letting your race die out.
Because at least then Chrono Cross won't happen.
Shit. Okay,
yes,
you've been holding back on the Chrono Cross hate for some time. You know, let's just go ahead and hear it. I want to see that wellspring of fuckery while we're on our way to the Dark Cave.
I don't know if I'm fully charged because this is already draining me already. My issues. I do have a friend who once told me that, you know, if you look at Chrono Cross by itself, outside of the whole Chrono Trigger timeline, that is the one other game in the system, the series, it's a fine RPG by itself. But even that, I would have a very difficult time contesting, really.
You know, I kind of noticed something about all the different Final Fantasies and others properties that came out during that time is that they all decided it was time to go into a period of melancholy and weirdness. Like, Final Fantasy VII, as a game, had a feeling of just like, this is the emo goth steampunk future. You should be feeling a certain emotion. You should be feeling fucking completely confused out of your gourd, but just going along with it. And I think that kind of carried over into Chrono Cross.
Well, it's kind of the funny thing with me is that, at least with my opinion of the game, whatever, first of all, the music is just sublime. Like, it is probably one of the greatest soundtracks I've ever heard on PlayStation 1. I'll give it that much at least. And even the graphics...
Even better than Symphony of the Night? Oh, he learned Frog Squash. Frog learned Frog Squash, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, it is a very beautiful soundtrack. I can never, ever take that away from it. And even, I've never been a fan of premium graphics. Sorry.
Hold on, a thing.
With our permission to explore the cave!
By your powers combined, I am a thing! And, okay. Oh, is that...
we didn't trip up those stairs.
Is May just me? Am I... Okay. Incredible. Come, let us press onward. I don't even care about the Magus voice anymore. Oh, shit on my fucking face.
No.
Didn't we discover the Reptite? Fucking hell. This is a whole new level of bullshit.
Well, this is probably one of their offshoot bases, I guess? I don't know.
No, this is probably Tyranno Lair. Maybe?
Wing of it that fell aside?
No, wait, we already did Tyranno Lair. Okay, just... Oh. Someone comes! Are you shitting me?
Let's hide!
I hear there are reptiles living nearby. Yes. Wait. Hold on. Are we about to get a big reveal? It's just these fuckers. Finally, some good praise. Oh, I can't wait to sink my teeth into them. You can have this one.
Don't be so hasty. We've got to wait for the boss. Then it's feeding time. Hey, who's hiding down there?
Oh shit, we blew our cover.
Oh no. And then just run out. Hey, who's hiding down there? Oh, it's us. We're here. That's good job, guys. Good job.
They just walked up with just kind of saunter. I was like, yeah, let's get this over with.
I can't. I have to just assume that our characters don't give any fucks anymore by this point. Just like us, they're like, whatever, dude. We've been doing this.
Who are these people, and why should we care?
Yeah.
We destruct the village. We must warn them.
Intruders!
What?
Wait, what are we here? What?
Okay, so we're not just gonna storm like the palace like every other thing we've done before.
We could seriously do that, guys. We have apocalyptic
one
powers.
shot at the guards, and like we're just suddenly scared of these folks
Can't
now.
fucking deal. Gotta go back and get some help from the primitive ass fuckers who can't use magic, probably don't know how to use spears, definitely couldn't defend themselves against a bunch of fucking monsters, and we're coming back for their help. Anyways, what? The cave is full of monsters and they're planning to attack the village? Oh no, we have to call everyone together.
No,
God,
guys,
no.
seriously, we got this.
It's like, no, everybody here listen, all you have to do is understand that I'm the fucking Batman, okay? Oh, Jesus Christ. This is grave news indeed. We cannot stand against that horde. Everyone prepare to flee for your lives. You had all best run and return to your own village too. Bye. Okay.
No, guys, cool. This guy can summon a frog 12 times as big as he is. We got this.
It does absolutely no damage unless he's near death, though.
No fiends will claim this village on my watch.
I love that you're still bothering to do the voice.
I am Frogman.
I love that you're still bothering to actually do the voice. Good.
Well, these don't care about something.
We care about Frog. You do that, I certainly cannot protest, but to speak frankly, you stand to gain nothing by helping us, you know. We know.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. All this shit we've done up until now, you think we have a problem finishing it off?
Well, I don't know, like, they're hiding a robot arm in, like, 25 million BC. How we come back
65.
an atomic missile we can use?
65 million BC,
Whatever.
that makes it even worse. They have far greater numbers this time, and strong as you may be, surely there's no need for you to risk your lives. This is not even your village. You've risked a great deal on our behalf already, and we're grateful for it, but that is enough. You needn't fight all our battles for us.
Well, you heard them.
Yeah.
We can win, and we shall. I do not wish to lose more friends.
He just fucking Frog has not said word one to anyone. He's like, these are my friends now.
Into a question.
Fucking written by Lauren Faust. Truly, you consider us friends. Well, you hear no more protests from me. Wow, that didn't really take a whole lot of convincing. No, we have a pass to puss out. Sweet. Please take this. Oh, Judgment Scythe. Hello.
No, I'm good.
Hey, sexy. We'll stay in the village and do what we can to help, which is literally nothing. We don't even have to think about this very much. We know.
In this playthrough, you have Megas who's still alive, right?
And the Judgment Scythe is just so much worse than. I mean, may inflict stop. Ooh. May inflict stop.
I don't know.
When they start using words like may and has a chance, I'm not fucking interested. Will this be guaranteed to fucking kill this bastard? Yes. Okay, I'm using it.
Something I will, like, Final Fantasy VIII, like, we all know that whole junction system. I actually do remember putting 100 sleep spells into Irvine's gun. It actually did make for a nice, essentially like a tranquilizer darkness gun. It actually worked most of the time.
We're talking about Final Fantasy VIII and I'm making autistic noises. That should tell you something.
Yeah, well, how would make you even more upset? I actually like 8 more than 7.
Dude, go fuck yourself.
I'm being 100% serious. Even if this shit insane.
Okay, I'll give you that Kistis Trape was fap-worthy, but, I mean, you know, 7 still had Tifa, and to some extent Eris, even though it's like, yeah, okay, come on her tits and go. But then I'm getting a bit above and beyond your particular breed of humor, aren't I?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I like that he actually tried something a bit different and nuanced. Somehow Final Fantasy VII just irked me in the wrong way.
It was definitely different and nuanced, but, I mean, don't tell me that Squall was any better than Cloud.
You see, I think a lot of people kind of shit on Squall because he was like kind of emo goth kid. I think no. I think it's more he was realizing just what kind of batshit insane group he was riding with.
So he was.
God, Zelda, shut up already, kind of thing.
So he was completely conscious about all the stupidness that was around him.
Exactly. I mean, hey, you're in the middle of a war with another like warring class inside of the garden, and like there's literally people dying around you. Zell comes up, taps you on the shoulder, and is like, "Hey, buddy, can I have your class ring right now?" No, I need it right now.
Right the fuck now. Can I have your class ring? And okay, we got some
Zell's
shit.
like, fuck off! We're in the middle of a war. No, man, I need it now.
Dude, okay, we got shit happening. We gotta start focusing again. They've come this far already. They move quickly. Dude, seriously, it's a cavern. We run through it twice as fast.
I mean, if we hadn't gone back to the village, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we could have just gone in and killed everybody, which is kind of what we do. So, how much you want to bet Luminaire does nothing to the yellow thing?
Actually, that's probably a very fair assessment.
Yep. Called it. Of course, these guys were kind of... What?
Oh.
What you do, buddy?
He's being cheeky, isn't he?
Is that all? Is that all? Really? Oh, Chrysosaur, whatever. Oh god. Although, again, in the older ages, or, you know, in OG game, I don't think Thunder actually affected those fuckers. You know,
there will be no end
original.
of sway. We will need to enter the castle and defeat the one who commands these foul fiends.
Sure, let's get on it.
Now I'm putting too much effort into this now.
Yeah, you really are, dude. You're gonna run out, and we're probably nearly done. Although I don't know what we're gonna do about that new, however.
Yeah, we kind of sidestepped that one. We can go back to it later.
Let's just frog squash. Boom, boom, boom. So fucking useless.
Actually, did more damage than I was expecting.
Yeah. And your lock failed, bro. You guys suck. Can I just say that? You guys suck. Your original palettes fucking sucked. Everything about you sucks. You're big fat dinosaurs. Dr. Alphys is not descended from your lot.
Actually, it does look a bit like Dr. Alphys, doesn't it? Just put a lab coat on her?
Yeah, I want to see that. I actually want to see that. Really, dude? Really?
I don't know, it's been ages since I've done any sprite editing.
No,
I'm just going through.
Just like, look at this fucker. And there was a bat up there and all
I don't
that.
care, just go through.
It's like, I can see everything. No. I can see the future! Oh, God. Alright. It's starting to get at least towards something that makes some sense and is straightforward now, so I think I'm gonna start, you know, like, investing brain power in this now.
It's not gonna ask a whole lot, I imagine.
Yeah, it's really... Oh, 20,000 G? Another...
How would you want to wait till the next room is like the throne room?
40,000 G. Athenian water.
Or is this actually gonna be a proper dungeon?
I doubt that.
Or is it still gonna be a big straight line?
Wait, how did you see us all the way up there, dude? Oh, just waddle your dino tits self over here, come on. Why are we just standing there waiting for them to do their shit? Let's see, will water 2 do anything? How about ice 2? You guys suck so hard. Fuck you, I'm just gonna slash your throats. And just that guy's up there, by the way, now. Just he's hiding behind everything. In case you're wondering why the battle didn't end.
They'll never see me underneath the status bar.
Yeah. Yeah. I still haven't done my, we still haven't gotten a Dr. Alphys on my recording with Kylo the Ness Man. So I'm kind of wondering what voice to give Dr. Alphys, because I don't want to do the exact same you did. But then on that note, what am I going to do for Metaton? Because I don't want to do the Macho Man voice again.
Yeah, angry text didn't work out all that well, to be perfectly
It
honest.
hurt my throat, and, you know, it took me a week to recover from just doing Undyne. No. No, not 3 different fucking entrances, no. Oh, and we respawn these assholes. Oh, God. The busy work begins. And they're gonna roar like 60 million times. Jesus fucking Christ. Just slash, okay? Just... We didn't bring the right party. Magus is never gonna be useful. At least they're standing a little bit further up the screen, But yeah, this looks like it is turning into a proper dungeon. Boy, I'm sure glad that I haven't really seen any enemies anywhere in this game that lock out your attack command. That would suck.
Yeah, I don't think that would actually be entirely fair, because then you could lock yourself out getting attacked entirely.
Yeah, and then let's say you're out of MP. You know, what then? What do now?
Exactly. I mean, it's not like Mario RPG, I guess.
Oh, God, what the fuck is this? Traps?
Oh, stop being such a bitch.
Horn, Fang, Turbo Shot. Hello. Luca? Turbo Shot?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because even if the Wonder Shot is random, it's, yeah. You probably still do more than on average.
You're not even using a gun as Luca. Feather, Pedal. Great. Oh. Okay, so this leads around.
That's a curious design.
Hello, you guys.
What a wonderful waste of time.
Pretty much, yeah. But wait, we're gonna come out of the Dino mouth, and it's like, wait, I don't get the symmetry of this dungeon.
I think you're giving it too much credit.
Yeah. I always like to kind of know the geometry of the dungeon, the mapping out of how it actually combines, and if it's not, like, symmetrical, it pisses me off.
But then again, I usually have a hard time finding any sort of game levels that actually make any sort of sense from a logical standpoint anyways, you know? Like, in actual design, is this a place that would actually work, like, as a factory or what have you?
As a factory or fortress. Like, yeah, we just came out of a fucking Dino mouth. And what's up here? I want to go check the other door now. What's up here? Okay, it's the exact same fucking place. Just making sure. Oh, and there's doors. Hello. Lifting a map from one of the earlier dungeons, are we? Okay, so there's like a shit ton of doors. Well, let's go through the left one. Oh god, what's happening in here? What is this all about?
Are you using the Kinder's method of pathfinding to find the way out? Turn left and keep turning left?
I guess. Oh gee, I wonder what I'm gonna do about this. At this point,
we do every damn Chrono.
At this point, I'm just kind of desperate for a save point because we are getting near the end of this episode, and I do need to take a piss. Ooh, 51 TP, that's not bad.
Huh.
Might just grind this off camera. Okay, nothing that anybody watching at home is gonna actually catch on to, but right now that little part of the music was playing in stereo, and it's still doing it right now even as we speak. It's playing in stereo through my headphones, so I'm having a moment of disorientation with it just waving back and forth between my left and right ears.
I didn't even realize it did that effect.
Yeah, they did that effect, and it's really trippy. It's really trippy. Oh, hey! Hello,
well.
Sexy. A little bit more attack power there. A little bit, to be honest, it's like fucking
and you're losing negligible. 2 defense, that's it.
It's negligible. Oh, but for Frog, it's just straight up better then. So you know what?
Go to town.
Let's just see. Dragon? Nah, Magus is no. What about Robo? You know, we didn't give Robo enough in the original thing, and I think for the next bit of DLC, or I don't know what I keep calling it, for the next thing we do, I think I do want to have Robo along. I need to put you to work. Okay, why does the middle door feel like progress? I think middle door is progress. So whoa, who told you to open that?
Don't slam the door.
Oh goody. Bats? Two bats? Oh, okay, that's it. Alright, yeah, should have known.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Why don't you like let Megas take point? At least let him use like fire or something first. I don't know.
I guess.
I don't know.
Let's be honest, these guys don't actually have much of a weakness to magic, and Magus' early spells are pretty shit. Alright, fine, I'll let Magus cast some goddamn fire. Fucking fire.
Actually, that's a good point. I don't think this can make much of a difference either.
Yeah, he just did 600 on a physical shot, and okay, fair enough, he did 600 each on that, so I suppose it is worth doing. I just don't believe I've bothered putting a gold earring or gold stud on him.
Right.
Still, I guess it could save a round or two. Alright, so what's in the prison cells? Let's check this shit out. 10 thanks.
So worth it.
I just got some fucker's lunch money. Potion, panacea. Great.
Stuff you could have got from the store.
Thanks for the shit tier loot, guys. Alright, progress.
You went through the right door, which wasted their time!
Yes! Now, because of their slight delay, they shall be only very gently annoyed. Oh god, we're outside now.
Yeah.
Do not expose me to sunlight. Oh! And it's not even a trap. Well, you know what? I think this is as good a place to cut it as any, folks. Rambler, any final thoughts? Good enough for me. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Once again, I am Alex, also known as Solemnus Dracone. With me has been Rambler81. Goodbye, Rambler.
Can we play a fun game next time?
No.
Oh.